I was thinking about Lot, what Jesus had said about Lot's wife. And I was thinking about, when did God tell people to go back? Like, never in life has God told anyone to turn back around and go back to a mess, okay? And the only times that he did, not to live in a mess, but the only time that he did tell you to go back and turn around was to evangelize. He didn't tell the Samaritan woman. The Samaritan woman just went and did it for herself. Okay, she was like, I met this man who told me everything about myself, and y'all gotta go hear about him. But he did tell that to like the people that he healed. I remember he told the dude who was possessed and said his name was Legion, go back home. But Jesus was telling people this so that they can go back and evangelize and share the word, because we overcome by what? The blood of the Lamb, which is Jesus, and our testimony about what he's done to us. Hello, Revelation. So in that though, I was remembering what Jesus had said, and you know, you girl had to look it up. Luke is one of my favorite books in the Bible, but in Luke 17, Jesus says, not but, and Luke 17, Jesus says, he tells disciples, remember Lot's wife, yeah, she looked back. And when you look back, you get stuck. And that's the whole reason why she turns to a pillar of salt. It didn't move and it get blown away. It's very symbolic. But he says, remember that, because if you try to hold on to your life, you're going to be stuck. When you try to hold on to the things of the past, the things that you want, and even today is the past. This very second is brand new, and then in another second it's old, baby. And so, it gave me a word like, behold, I believe it's Isaiah. God gave me that when I moved here to Texas. I'm doing a new thing. I'm doing a new thing. Can't you perceive it? I'm going to give you water in the wasteland. I'm going to make a way for you in the wilderness. Behold, every moment, every present second is a new thing. Stop looking back at the past. What God has for you is not in the past. The only thing you can do for the past is to disciple someone. And if God was to bring another person back, let's take Peter for an example. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, and Jesus still came back for him. Hey, that's that one exception. There's always an exception to a rule. And Jesus said, hey, do you love me? Hey, do you love me? Hey, do you love me? For the 3 times, then go feed my sheep each time. The 3 times Peter denied Jesus, Jesus gave him the option to redeem himself, to reconcile, to have a contrite heart, to turn it around. And then Jesus, he was the rock to build that church on. Sometimes God does allow people who make mistakes to come back in your life, but please know they're going to be a different person. They're going to be a new person in Christ. They're not going to be that same or even worse crazy person that you left behind.